Oh my goodness. I don't know if y'all ready. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for another beautiful conversation? Because God is talking so bad, so big. He said, enough is enough. Playtime over, over, and over. Oh, Sasha, it's your birthday. You should come off mic for your birthday and say something beautiful to the people. Cause we is you real? We don't know. Is you real?
Something beautiful to the people.
Something beautiful to the people. Hi.
Oh gosh, honey.
You doing all right?
I'm good. I'm doing well.
So excited to hear your voice. It's almost like you've been a figment of my imagination, like you not real.
That's not the case. You know I'm real and true and I'm feeling blessed and I'm just
Come on
grateful.
around the sun. Yes, yes, and yes. I am grateful too. And I thank God for each and every one of you and what you bring to what we do every single day. Today is 1,710 days that we have been here intentionally to have these discussions, intentionally to get you to move your feet, intentionally to move your butt, intentionally to just move. And I'm gonna tell you, I had to get up for a second because there's things that are coming up, and I just want to share with you what God is saying to me. Because I know when God is talking to me, He's talking to you too. So one, I actually have four books in my hand. I didn't sleep very much last night. Last night was a full moon. Always for something around full moon energy, I get all the a burst of energy. So the first book I have is our Law of Attraction Planner. It's the reason why we have gotten here. And if time permits, I will go over the first 11 questions because this book actually starts in September to build up to 2027. We're already there. Grand Rising, Danny. So that's one. Make sure you have a planner. This is the best one because this is the one that leans into the work that we've been doing for 1,710 days. And the second book that was here was Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. Some of us really need to heal our lives. In order to get to the next thing, you have got to heal yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. All of that is going to be important in this journey. So that has to be a part of the journey. And then what I just ran upstairs and grabbed was this came up. Ask and it is given. This is by Esther and Jerry Hicks. She is on social media as Abraham Hicks, and it is multiple ways to get to your dream and get to your goal. When I opened it up and I was looking at the chapters while the music was playing, it's part one says things that we know that we may have forgotten, which are important for you to remember. It's going to be some things that you have to remember that you've forgotten as to how you're going to get all of the things that you need. We should go to the Golden Corral and celebrate. Yes, we should, Sasha. We should go to the Golden Corral. That, you know what, y'all? We should. We should. It's in your neighborhood too. And the last one that came up was this one. Most of us have been following along with Myra Golden, and this is not paid advertisement for any of these books. I just know that for the season that we are going into, we cannot play any games. Now, of course, you're going to couple all of these with your Bible reading and your Bible study. Which one, Yvette? This one is Boss Moves. Boss Moves. So in order to talk to Myron Golden, the second one was You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. This is the book that started my holistic healing journey. This book is the one that carries the list that tells you whatever dis-ease that you have in your body is related to an emotion. And so it's going to be important to clean those emotions up in order to clean up the disease. So that's what this is about. And there's a bunch of work in there to do, asking you questions like, what could you do if you really wanted to? Not what should you do, but what could you do? So those are those three. And the last one was Boss Moves. We've been listening to, or I've always been talking about Myron Golden, Myron Golden, Myron Golden, Myron Golden. Myron Golden also wrote a book it's called From the Trash Man to the Cash Man. I'm going to follow up with a book called From the Trash Lady to the Cash Lady, because if he could do it, I could do it too. And so, okay, I will. And Boss Moves. So in order to do anything with him, it costs a lot of money. A lot of money. To have a one-on-one with him is $40,000. That's his hourly rate, $40,000. But in this book, this is one of his coaching sessions. He said you can buy the book for $30, or you can come sit with me for $40,000. So this is one of his coaching programs. So this also peeked his head out last night over the full moon while I was up just making plans for what's next. So I don't know how, and God said I don't need to know how. I'm gonna be able to tap into all of these and share them with you some kind of way. I don't know how, but I know I will. But if any of these books are on your shelf, this is your message to pull it down and begin to peruse them, study them, and understand that we are on a mission bigger than anything we've ever done before. And when we talk about manifesting desires, like there's work that's around that. Sometimes we are wishing and dreaming and all of that, but there's no work behind it. There's certain things that you must do. There's certain mindsets that you must carry. You can't say, I want to manifest all this, but you're angry all the time, holding these low vibrational emotions and all of that. And so it is going to be important for us to check ourselves, check our mindsets, check where we are, check that we're not living in judgment of others and all of that. All of that is going to be a part of it. And so I'm grateful for the messaging because, I am in extreme prayer right now because this is the time for moves to really be made. And I don't want to play with God. I want to do what God wants me to do. And I keep saying, what you want me to do? Saying, take care of my people. Take care of my people. Okay, God, how am I going to take care of the people? We got to keep teaching and create these containers for people to learn it. So I don't know how it's all going to unfold, but I know that it will. God always gives me the messages as to what needs to be done next. And some of the things is like, ooh, okay, I could do that. I could do that. And so what came up for me yesterday was, and I heard somebody say it before. They said, "What's your big dream?" And then when somebody say, "What's your big dream?" You may not really know what your big dream is because some of us have these acceptable dreams. like dreams that you know that you probably can do yourself, but there are bigger dreams than that. You know the one I'm talking about? The one that's so big that when it happens, only God can get the credit. Only God can get the credit. When I opened my wellness resort, I said, ooh, we know God did that. We know God did that. Every day that things go right, you know that God did it. And so that's the question for you. And it's not a little question. Not what do I want to accomplish this week? Not what bill do you want to pay? Not what do you want to cross off your to-do list? I want to know what is your big dream? B-I-G, big, huge, ginormous. What is your big dream? That dream that makes you so nervous when you say it? The dream that you don't quite know how you're going to accomplish it. The dream that when you look at your current resources, your current circumstances, your current connections, your current bank account, you have absolutely no idea how all these pieces are going to come together. What is that dream? What is that dream? Because I believe there are some dreams that are so big that when they finally happen, you won't even be able to take all the credit. People will look at your life and say, how did that happen? And all you will be able to say is God, God, I worked, I prepared, I showed up, I made some decisions, I took some chances, I knocked on doors, but there were so many things that had to line up. I could not have orchestrated by myself. That's the kind of dream I'm talking about today. What is that dream? Do you even know? That one when you wake up and you know you living in a miracle. You know that it can only be God. Like, what? I get to do what now? With who? Oh, Ooh, that's amazing. But the question is, have you shrunk your dream to match your circumstances? Oh no, that's too big. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Let me just go get a job at my local I don't know, community center, and that's gonna be as good as it's gonna get.
So good morning.
Grand Rising.
Hey, that's right, Grand Rising. So, you know, the day my mother said to me, do you want to buy a house? Do you have money to buy a house? And I found out that I was gonna be offered the brownstone right next door to the brownstone I grew up in. And I know it was God. I know it was God. I know it was God. And I remember the day I was 16 and had just had an argument with my sister. And I came outside and I looked at the house that I now own and said, I wonder who's going to own that house. That was God preparing me. That was God preparing me. And then in 2024, when I kept writing on my wish list that I wanted to participate in the Met Gala. And then I got a phone call. Guess what? Somebody, the commissioner of cultural affairs wants you to make a headpiece for her for the Met Gala. Only God, you know? And yeah, so those kind of dreams, I dreamt them, but I didn't.
I set them up.
Yeah, God set it up. God set it up. I'm so grateful.
Single time. And when God has set up those things, has sent you your destiny helpers, and they're helping you and doing things and all of that, It is our job to say yes. You say no way too much. You could have said, I can't afford that. I'm just a kid. You could have said, the Met Gala. That's for other people. That's not for me. But when God has done it, you get to walk in it, you get to talk about it, you get to write about it. Man, that would be something that would be in rotation in my socials. The day that God set me at the Met Gala with the pictures and how it all happened. Because I asked, what's this book called? Asking it is given. It says learning to manifest your desires. God wants you to have what you're asking for. These visions that you're seeing, it's not just for entertainment. It's for you to lean in and get it done. Because 100% of the time, it ain't even for you. It is for the nation of people that's assigned to you. It is for kingdom people. It is God's work. God doesn't just point fingers and make miracles happen. He uses people. He uses you. Did y'all see Shadette's post about the school? 100 students served. That's not something that can happen if you don't say yes. God said, I need you to serve these kids. And she said, all right. And then she starts, the moment she comes back from Jamaica, she on it again. She fundraising, she collecting, she going to the store. You know what it takes to curate enough to do 1,000 book bags. You know how much curation that takes? You gotta watch Walmart when the notebook paper go on sale for 50 cents and 10-cent books and $1 pencils. And then you gotta divvy it up and then personalize and customize each bag now. That's not something that somebody decides to do just because. That's something that God lays on your heart to do. So that when all of the things that come up, like customs, sending 15 barrels over to Jamaica, and the price done doubled or tripled, and then you got to go there and do all the stuff. Can you tell that there was any hardship looking at those pictures of those kids' faces? Do you think Shanette went in there and said, higgle y'all stuff because, man, it cost me $1,000 to get this over here. I've been doing labor, iron on patches and getting y'all names and praying over y'all stuff here. That's not what she did, even though that's what happened. Am I lying, Shanette? Am I making it up?
Good morning. You're not making it up when I tell you. People don't see the behind the scenes, and it's only God. It's only God. It's only God. And over 100 students, the last school that we did, I tell you, it's amazing. And when it's just amazing, just amazing. When you talk about destiny helpers, just destiny helpers. God put so many people, so many hands in the things that you want to do, and I tell you, it's a book that I need to write. with even just this mission, this year mission. It's a lot of moving parts, a lot of challenges, but I keep pushing. We keep pushing, and you don't even. I mean, Atlanta is hot, I hear, but trust me, Jamaica is hot. And but it's like you're talking about. It is the dream, goals, desires. It's the big dreams. It's the people that we have to serve, and you keep pushing just because you know it's your God-given purpose, and you just keep pushing. You keep going. I am exhausted. When I say exhausted, exhausted.
By looking at your face in the pictures. you have a final number? Do you know how many book bags you bought with you?
I haven't checked yet because I know I do extra all the time. Even that school, the amount of children in that last school, it was 95 or 97 on my list. It was
Wow.
over 100 children, and then other community people come in, kids coming from, oh, here's my sister and this and that, and I have another child, and so forth and so forth. So I always prepare myself for extra. And then so this year was a shorter year in regards to how many schools, because I had to finish the hurricane mission. So I did a few schools on my side as regular, and then I left on last Friday to head over to like Montego Bay side, to Westmoreland, to Trelawney, to St. Upper St. Anne, to all those areas that I went to in March and did not get to finish the mission. So the school was cut short this year. I told them that they're going to be on pause, so I did a few and then head over. When I tell you that journey, whew, Lord, tired some. I literally got back yesterday, drop off the rent a car. So even that, just having a rent a car and have to go out every single day just because I know that I have this rent a car I have to return. When I tell you, and you're not driving half an hour down the road to the YWCA to set up, you understand? We're driving in the communities for a couple hours, 4 hours, just to service those in need, underserved communities, individuals, and to drive back another 4 hours and then get home again and then to reset up and sort out for the next day and keep going and going and going. So that mission, that hurricane relief mission, is completed. I'm so grateful, and yes. So, whew, Lord, tell you, God, and let me tell you, all these things, God don't make no mistake with the rent a car. Listen to me. I was picking up the rent a car, right, and not knowing that, not remembering that I did another reservation. When I look on I'm literally at the airport about to pick up the rent a car with my friend, and the price is so high. But I thought that, a guy called me the day before and says, hey, Miss Smiley, just want to confirm the reservation. He tell me the amount and so forth, whatever. And I said, okay. And in my head, I'm like, praise God, the rent a car price have dropped from over $700, right? And so I'm like, praise God. So I got to the rent a car place, and then the printout was over 700, almost $800. And I'm like, but I thought the guy said that, a different amount. And I'm like, okay, well, so I literally gave the girl my what do you call it? My driver's license, right? In a second, 2 minutes, I should say, as I gave her my driver's license and I'm about to do paperwork. Do you know a phone call came in, and it was the other rental car company for the lesser amount. I said, God, you such a on time God, girl. I grabbed my driver's license. I said, excuse me, I'll be right back. I have something to do. I ran out of there so fast. I said, discount. I said, God, you are on time. God, just on time and time. And Eve, I mean, it's just so many blessings, so many supernatural favor that have come my way. And let me tell you something one more thing before I leave. The reason why I know that I needed to go back to do the hurricane relief to finish that mission, when we went in March, I remember telling you guys, I prayed for this young lady, 14-year-old, this young girl, 14-year-old, that was in the bed, crippled up, said that, whatever bad blessing was on her, she could not speak, could not walk, could not use the bathroom, all those stuff, haven't been in school, all that. So I prayed over her, and I know that God guided me to be at that place, at that moment, at that time in March, to pray over that young lady. And so this time I went back because I had to finish the mission, right? And when I tell you, goosebumps was all over me. She walked up to me and hugged me so tight.
Mm.
hugged me so tight. She's not in a bed. She is healed in Jesus' name. She's going to be going to school. I mean, she spoke with me. She hugged me so tight. She said thank you. And I tell you, goosebumps was all over me. And God reminded me when I was heading home that that's why I sent you back, because I wanted you to see with your two eyes that I am a supernatural healer, that I am God and nobody else. And when the community have their mindset thinking, oh, voodoo, this, that, whatever, that we rebuke it in the name of Jesus, that they know that I am God and that's who they need to pray for and who they need to pray to. And so when I saw her, my heart just, oh my God, it just blesses my soul. So any negative and challenges and all these different things that went around in regards to the aspect of the trip and the mission, I come back with, this is why God sent me there. So I could see it in my two own eyes, Darlena, that
Yeah.
he is real and we need to rely on him no matter what kind of stress and anxiety and just challenges that come our way, that he is a real God.
Yes.
And it was just beautiful. And if everything goes wrong along the way from then on, I tell you, I look to that. I look to the smiles. I look to just the hug that these kids gave me just for me to see her with my own eyes, that she's healed, that that prayer in March
Mhm.
worked.
Yes, yes, and yes. Ah, God,
Jesus, Jesus,
gotta love,
Jesus.
gotta love that. You gotta love that. You gotta know
Hallelujah.
God got
Mm, mm, mm.
God got the whole plan.
The whole plan, the whole plan, the whole plan.
Listen, God is trying to show us not just
Jesus.
not just through your own life, but for those of us who are in company together. If God will do it for Shanae and God will do it for me, God will do it for you too.
And he does it with the small. When I tell you this year was challenging with fundraising, challenging with the funds, challenging. But I said, God, you got to make a way. And when I drop off that rental car and a day late and they're gonna tell me that, oh, they're gonna charge me another day and fee, I said, you must be crazy. You must be crazy, because I know that God don't make no mistakes.
Mm-mm,
None whatsoever. So he
Hallelujah.
does it with the small. I mean, the small turn big. I look at me as a bootstring organization, and the little, I mean, you guys help me fundraise, you guys donate, you guys know. And I tell you, the love and the hugs and the smiles, bigger than what we think we
mm-mm.
have. Bigger,
Yes.
bigger and bigger and bigger. So the monies, God, I don't know how God do it, but he stretches it.
I
He stretched the small to the
know it.
big, to the supernatural,
I know
amazing impact.
it. I know it. And we'll continue to do just that. I'm so grateful for your testimony. I am so grateful to hear all of that because sometimes, you could teach or God can give me words to share that are teachable, but it's way better when there is experience.
That's right.
When somebody can tell you this is what God did, and I know that only God did. That's what we say. What is the big dream that you know that when it's done, that only God could have done it? Only God can get the accolades for it. Only God can get the glory. It's like, God, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell the story, but you get the glory. God gets the glory every single time. Even I heard Steve Harvey this week say, I told God, if you get me out of this, I'm gonna tell everybody it was you. I don't know if you ever listened to him talk about where he been and where he come from, and all he talk about is God. All he talk about is God. Living in his car for 3 years, he's all he talk about is God. And the things that get orchestrated in order for you to do it. Living in this car, get a call to come to New York. He need a certain amount of money. Somebody calls him on the phone, say, "Can you come do this gig?" It's the amount of money that he need. He can only take his suitcases. He can't take his car. So now he about to lose the car for going to New York. Like what? Who keeps saying yes over and over, even though you know what you had back there? You literally, like we said yesterday, you got to let something go in order to receive the next thing. He had to let the car go, get on the airplane, got to the Apollo early, and they said, "You can't come in till such and such and such a time." He was like, "Man, I just traveled a long time." So the security guard let him in, told him, "You got to be quiet and you got to stay up there." But he was hungry, so he had to come back down and say, "Can I please just go get some chicken?" He went and got like 5 pieces of chicken and came back up in the room and stayed in the room. And he's there at the Apollo, and I think D.L. Hughley was there. He was an unknown. Jamie Foxx was there. He was an unknown, and he did well. And y'all know the story. He said, "I'm everywhere. Early people told me I couldn't do comedy." He lost his first marriage because of him making $50 his first night, and he went and quit his job. $50. He knew when he made the $50 that he was on the right track. But his wife said, uh-uh. Where you think you going? We got kids. He said, "I'm going to do comedy." I know that wife and them kids is grateful that he listened to God and did what God told him to do. Even though that marriage is not good anymore, I bet you he has contributed and helped in ways that only his success could have allowed for. So what you going to do? Have you shrunk your dreams to match your circumstances? We start saying things like, "Well, realistically, well, I don't have the money." Um, we say things like, "I don't know the right people. I'm too old. I should have started earlier. People like me don't usually, I don't know how." And without realizing, you begin editing your own dream. We didn't stop wanting it. We just made it smaller. We took the dream that God put in our spirit, ran it through the calculator of our current circumstances, and suddenly the mansion became an apartment. The company became a side hustle. The book became a Facebook post. The nonprofit became something we'd eventually do. The world changing idea became something we talked ourselves straight out of. The marriage we dreamed of and became, well, maybe I should just be happy by myself. The financial freedom dream became, as long as I can pay my bills. No, there is nothing wrong with paying bills. But what happened to the rest of the dream? Where have you reduced your vision because you couldn't see the path? You can't see the way. And honestly, your job is not to know every step. One of the reasons people abandon their big dreams is because they think they have to know how before they can say yes. You don't. You need enough information for the next move. That's it. Think about when you drive at night. Your headlights don't illuminate the entire trip. They show you enough road to keep moving. And somehow, mile after mile, you reach your destination. Your life works exactly the same way. Sometimes you're waiting for God to give you the entire blueprint before you're willing to take step one. Meanwhile, step one may be the one that unlocks step two. The phone call can introduce you to the person. The person tells you about the opportunity. The opportunity puts you in another room. The room creates a relationship. The relationship becomes the door you could not have planned for. But none of that will happen because you stay home waiting for the complete map. The dream is not asking you to know how. The dream is asking you to say yes. The dream is not asking you to know how. The dream is asking you to say yes. Big dreams require a bigger version of you. Here's something that people don't always tell you. Sometimes the dream isn't delayed because The opportunity isn't ready. Sometimes you are still becoming the person capable of holding it. If you ask for $1 million company but haven't learned how to manage 10,000 responsibly, you got some growing up to do. If you ask for a healthy relationship but still don't have boundaries, you got some growing up to do. If you ask for visibility but criticism still destroys you, there's some strengthening required. If you ask for or to be able to lead thousands of people, but you can't keep your word to yourself, there's some development required. The dream may be yours, but there may be a version of you that has to emerge before you can sustain it. So instead of asking only, when is my dream coming? Ask, what or who must I become to hold what I'm asking for? That's a much more powerful question. And stop calling your dream impossible just because you haven't seen it yet. There are things happening every day that somebody once called impossible. Businesses get built. People go back to school at 50, 60, 70, and beyond. People rebuild their finances. People find love after heartbreak. People recover from devastating seasons. People create foundations. People buy properties. People change careers. People reinvent themselves. People walk into rooms they once watched from outside. Be careful with the word impossible. Impossible really means I'm possible. Just haven't figured it out yet. Those are not the same thing. I don't know how is not evidence that something cannot happen. It's simply information. It means I need to learn, I need a conversation, I need a mentor, I need a new skill, I need a strategy, I need another door, I need some courage. The dream should require faith and action. I don't believe dreaming means saying God will do it. Faith without movement becomes wishful thinking. You still have to make the call, submit the application, send the email, go to the meeting, learn the skill, save the money, raise the price, have the conversation, walk away from what no longer fits, apply for the grant, ask for the opportunity, show up when nobody is clapping. Hebrews 11:1 says, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Not seen. That means sometimes you are going to have to move before you can see proof. Faith doesn't mean doing nothing and expecting everything. Faith means being willing to move forward towards something before you have complete evidence that it will work. What would you dream if embarrassment was impossible? That's uncomfortable, right? Sometimes we don't dream because we are scared we won't get it. Sometimes we're actually scared people are trying to get it. What if I announce it and it doesn't happen? What if I launch it and nobody buys? What if I apply and they say no? What if I tell people I'm going back to school and it takes longer than expected? What if I say I'm going to become wealthy and I struggle first? What if I say I'm writing a book and it doesn't sell? Let me ask you something. Who are you willing to disappoint so that you don't disappoint yourself? Because people will always have opinions. And most of the people criticizing the dream aren't responsible for living the consequences that you are abandoning. They ain't going to live your life if you don't try. You are. Having a dream and not doing the dream, it costs either way. It's going to cost you some time if you do it. It's going to cost you your life if you don't. There is a cost of playing small. We talk a lot about, hold on, there we go. Oh, hold on, there we go. We about to be a few minutes into extended programming in honor of Sasha's birthday. Extended programming. There is a cost to playing small. We talk a lot about the risk of going after something. Let's talk about the risk of not going after it. What happens if you do the next 5 years exactly like you did the last five? What happens if you never write it, never launch it, never leave, never apply, never ask, never invest, never become visible, never take the chance? The biggest tragedy isn't always failing. Sometimes it's succeeding at life that was too small for you in the first place. I think that was Les Brown. He said, it's not that you don't set the goal. You just set the goal so low and then you hit it and you think you've done something. You have become so good at surviving. You have become very efficient at maintaining a life that you don't even want. And eventually you have to ask, how long am I going to keep negotiating against my own possibility? Give God something to do. Give God something to work with. I want you to examine the prayers that you've been praying. Have they become maintenance prayers? Help me get through the day, Lord. Help me pay this bill, Lord. Help me handle the situation, Lord. Those prayers matter. But when was the last time you prayed for something so big that you couldn't accomplish it by yourself? When was the last time you said, God, use my life, expand my territory, put me in rooms I couldn't get in myself, let my work impact people I will never personally meet, give me enough resources to change other people's lives? Let my children and grandchildren benefit because I finally had the courage to build something bigger. Let me leave evidence that I was here. Not for ego, for assignment. What would you ask for if you truly believed heaven wasn't intimidated by the size of your request? What would you ask for if you truly, truly believed that heaven wasn't intimidated by the size of your request? It's time to audit the big dream. Get the paper, and we're going to call it the big dream audit. What is the dream? Write the uncensored version. No practicality, no editing, no realistically. Why do you want it? Not because it sounds impressive. What does accomplishing it actually change? Who benefits when you accomplish it? Your children, your community, your clients, your neighborhood, future generations? What scares you about it? Name the fear. What will it cost you if you never pursue it? Sit with that one. What will it cost you if you never do it? If you never pursue it? Who must you become to accomplish it? What is the one move you can make in the next 24 hours? Not 21. Call, apply, research, write, ask, schedule, pay, launch, begin. And don't confuse the beginning with the destination. Your first move may look ridiculously small compared with the dream, and that's okay. Maybe the dream is a multi-million dollar company, and today's move is just changing your LinkedIn bio. Maybe the dream is becoming a doctor, and today's move is calling admissions. Maybe the dream is wellness, and today's move is building an offer that can produce real capital. Maybe the dream is publishing a book, and today's move is writing one page. Small steps aren't small when they're pointed towards a big destination. Small steps aren't small when they are pointed towards a big destination. You do not have to build the whole thing today, but you need to stop standing at the starting line talking about the finish. Move, move, move. My life is calling. I've been hearing in my spirit, JoJo, dance to your life is calling. That's from Richard Pryor's story. And he was getting high and all this. And he heard JoJo dance to your life is calling. My life is calling and I'm answering. I will no longer shrink my vision to match my current circumstances. I will no longer require myself to know every step before I begin. I will learn what I need to learn. I will release what I need to release. I will become who I need to become. I will knock on the doors. I will make the calls. I will take the chances. I will honor the gifts that have been placed inside of me. I will stop confusing fear with instruction. I'll stop playing small to make other people comfortable. I will pursue the dream that keeps calling my name. I have one final question before we go. What is the dream that when it happens, you will know that you didn't do it alone? You did not get there alone. The dream where there'll be too many coincidences, too many right people, too many unexpected doors, too many moments when something showed up exactly when you needed it. Too many things that work together that you could have never orchestrated. And when somebody asks, how in the world did you do that? You'll be able to tell them, I showed up, I did my part, I worked, I believed, I kept going. But baby, only God can get credit for this. So dream again. Dream bigger, say it out loud, write it down, then ask yourself, what can I do today that tells God and tells me that I am serious about the dream? Your life is calling. Answer it. Dream. Name the uncensored dream. Reason. Know why it matters and who benefits. Expand. Stop shrinking the vision to match today's resources. Act. Take the next visible step without needing the whole map. Mature. Become capable of carrying what you are asking to receive. Finally, my God-sized dream is I want it because the people who will benefit are the version of me I must become is the fear I'm releasing is. It is truly your turn and your time. And I don't know about y'all, what I hear in these messages, God is saying, please stop playing. Please stop asking me to pay your rent and ask me for the thing that will give you wealth. Stop asking me to pay your car note. And let me do something that's going to give you enough money to pay your car note and her car note and his car note and their car note and all of the people who need your help. God, use my life so that I can become this person that the world needs. Use me to impact the lives of those who've been praying to you the whole time. Let me bring the answer for them. Not even knowing, you know, God knows what the answer is. It's really saying something when you got some resources and you can help somebody else. Sometimes you will help somebody else before you help yourself, and then the help comes for you. But you got to trust it. Got to trust what God is asking you to do. And with that being said, I thank you all for this extended programming. I thank you all for listening. I thank you all for being here. Lord knows, Lord knows that when I call you and say, meet me in Greece, and you say, okay, we know that only God did that. Only God could give us the resources, the credit, and the opportunity to say, meet me in Greece. I just got a call that said, meet me in Curacao, but I couldn't go. I'm not ready. But I will be ready the next time that call comes. So I thank you all for that. Does anybody have anything they want to add before we go? God is amazing. Yolanda King Johnson. Oh, I was just about to say, I need proof of life. I was, listen, you must have knew I was on your head tonight.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Hey, you ready? You already know it. That's what I'm ready to say. Merry
Honey,
Christmas,
I
Happy New
know
Year.
it.
I've been
Happy
conducting.
birthday.
Hey, yeah, happy birthday and all that good stuff. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. I've been trying to jump in and jump out. You know, my life has been lifing over here. I'm praying God gonna deliver me from this goddamn four walls. You hear me?
Yes, I already know. I already know. Gwen, your mic is unmuted. What you want to tell us?
Uh, everything is wonderful. Happy. Is it Yolanda's birthday?
No, it's Sasha's birthday.
Every day is my birthday.
Birthday,
Okay, Yolanda.
Sasha.
He just says happy everything. I'm just messing with it.
Hey, Sasha.
Yes,
Happy birthday, girl.
and if you wasn't here earlier, she absolutely said, "Hey, honey," to us.
Oh, she did. Wow, I missed that.
Where? Oh, the birthday talk. The birthday talk.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Happy birthday, Sasha.
Yes, yes, yes. I don't know. I don't know. She might grace us one more time. You want to grace us one more time and say hi to the people that love you so much? I don't know. We might can't get to in a day. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
One more year upon them. Happy
Yes,
birthday. Yeah,
yes,
my
yes,
friend. One
yes,
more year
yes,
upon them.
yes.
Oh, Sasha.
I think Nona Carey called the Golden Corral. She called out the Golden Corral. So Sasha, let me know if you're available to hang out and go to the Golden Corral with us. Cause you know how we do. We just gonna go anyway. But it'd be nice to have you come and celebrate you. I even got something for you. I always got something. I always got things. I always got some good stuff in the house. I keep buying things, so I'm always gift ready. So if you come, I'll have something.
Gift ready. I love that.
I'm always gift ready. Listen, you come in my house, I got gift bags, I got things that I bought. I said, oh, that's gonna be a nice gift to somebody. I always got stationery, all of that. I always keep that in the house. I'm always prepared to give a gift.
Well, put my pile there because you know I'll be there October 4th.
Yes, yes, yes. Going down, it's going down, it's going down. I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful. Thank you for allowing me to serve you in this way. And so, with that being said, Dr. Long, will you please give us our blessing for today?
Yes, indeed. That was your talk was the blessing for today. Anybody jump on any part of it and do it because she gave us some instructions. It's not suggestions. I'm writing in my book about getting getting ready for your good. See, because God is always ready. I'm from Michigan, Detroit. Those cars come off the line. The luxury cars come off the line, fully equipped, fully loaded, they call it. And that's how we show up in this dimension. God don't send us with deficits. We're fully loaded, but it's in seed form. So we just have to be willing to plant the seed. And I'm a farmer. You don't just plant a crop and then just walk away and think you're done. You got to tend to it. You got to watch it. You got to protect it from the crows. You got to do all it takes. Just praying in August for a crop you didn't put in April, That don't work, y'all. Okay, I'm blessed going in.
That's going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
That's coming
Blessed
out.
coming out.
Now,
I'm blessed in the city.
I'm
Blessed.
blessed
Blessed
in
in
the
the
city.
city.
I'm blessed in the field.
I'm
I'm
blessed
Blessed
blessed in
in
the
the
field.
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 I am always in the right place at the right time.
Always.
Always in the
Always
right
in the
Right
right place
the
place
right
at the
at the
time
right
right
time.
time.
With the right people.
Right.
with
With
right
the right
Right
people
people.
people
Doing the right thing
Doing
Doing
the
the
doing the
right,
doing
right
the
right
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 thing
thing.
thing
for the right reason.
for the
for the
For
right
the
for the
right
right
reason.
right
reason.
reasons.
And everything is in divine order.
and
And
Everything
everything
is
Everything
in
is
is
in
in
divine order.
divine
divine
order.
order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
as
Jabez
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 says,
says,
Bless
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 us
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 indeed.
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 Expand our territory.
Expand.
Expand our
Expand our
territory.
territory. Can we all watch?
Extend an open hand of favor to us
Mhm.
Extend an
Extend an
open
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 hand
hand of
hand,
favor to
favor
us
to us.
Okay,
that
we got
we
the
may
universe
do
at the
no
top.
harm.
that we
that we
may
may do
do.
no harm.
That we may do no
And
harm.
we let go and let God.
And we let
We let
go
go
Let go
and let
and
and
let
let
God.
God.
Then we go with the flow.
and we
Go
We
go.
with
go
the
with the
flow.
flow.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
Let
And
the
let the
And let the
blessings and the
blessings
Blessings
and
and
the
the
money
money
money roll in
roll in.
From the north, south, east, and west.
from the north,
from
North,
north,
south,
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 and west,
east,
east,
and
and
west.
west.
From above and beneath.
from
From
above
From
above
above
and
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 beneath.
beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
From
from known
From known
known
and
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 unknown
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 sources.
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 Tell us about our money, Dr. D.
We have, oh yes, we have supernatural unlimited money. So it's supernatural unlimited seeds.
Yay.
And we live and
And they
give out of God's overabundance, so we never run
We
out.
never run out.
Never
We
run out.
never run out.
We always have more than enough.
Always.
Always
Always
have
have
more than
more
enough.
than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More than
More
enough.
more
More
than
than
enough
enough
More
to
than enough to
do
do
to do
anything our
anything
hearts
our heart
desire.
desires.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
More than
More
More
than
than
enough to do
enough to do
anything
anything on our
God
heart
puts on our
others.
hearts to do for
to do for
others.
others.
Mhm.
Because our bank is in heaven.
Our bank is in
Heaven,
heaven.
yeah,
Oh, I left out. We got big money to
big
spend,
money, big
big
money,
money
big
to
money.
lend, and
and
bigger
bigger
money to
Money to
keep
Bigger
keep.
money.
because our bank is in
Yes,
heaven. That's
That's
why
right.
yes,
that
Heaven.
bank ain't ever running out. And we're the branch banks.
We
We're
are,
the spout where the money's coming out.
Amen.
hallelujah.
Lord.
Amen.
That's right.
Mm.
Yeah,
Gotta
so
find
just
out.
be about the Father's business. What does Myron say? Don't dream about it, talk about it, be about it. Come
About
on,
Yes,
y'all.
That's right.
Be about the Father's business.
When you call
All is well.
when you
All
call
is
me
well.
when you call me Dr. D, right? I was laughing.
Yeah.
What came in my mind was Dr. D. Because
Yeah.
I signed up to go back to school. I'm going back to school to become a naturopathic doctor. So
Uh
started next
huh.
week.
Well, I'm Doctor. I got a
Yes,
few of
yes, Doctor. Just call me
the
Doctor Doctor.
yes,
yeah, it
y'all.
sounds like you're stuttering. Doctor.
Doctor. Yes, I'm so good. You know, it's when we because that's what came up for me when we talk about this big dream that God has given us. I
Okay.
always wanted to do that, but I kept saying,
Amen.
"Oh,
Well,
I'm not."
I have to be careful about being snarky about people with honorary degrees. I said I don't want her to think I'm saying
Oh
something
no!
because
Oh
I
no!
always say that I have an earned degree because I have some honorary ones too.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely. So I had always wanted that. I had always wanted to do that, and I kept talking myself out of it. Kept
Mm.
talking myself out of
Oh no, that's
oh,
good.
no.
Talk yourself into it.
So that's what happens. So that's what happens. That's the big dream that I know that not if but when it's done, that only God could have gotten me through
Mm.
what it is.
Well, but look at your initials. Your initials are DR. You'll
Absolutely.
be a doctor, doctor, doctor.
You know, even like when I
Darlaina Rose.
do the thing where we minimize it. I'm like, you don't have to be a doctor. You can just partner with a doctor and that'll be fine. And then you'll be able to work with the clients who are on medication and all that. But it hit me so hard in my head yesterday. No.
Because your life is calling you.
So I told you to do it. And that's what came up. What's the big dream? One
Uh-oh.
that's so
When
big.
he says, no, I told you to do it.
I told
Oh,
you.
boy.
Yes, 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 yes. Well,
See, that's so good because
Well, it's out of the bag now. So
it's out. It's
it,
out. It's out.
it's out. You done put it out now, so ain't no turning back now. Ain't no what them Philadelphia boys say. Ain't no stopping us now.
No.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Hillary. You were saying something.
no, I was just saying that's so crazy how it's so beautiful to see because you've already been preparing all these years you've prepared. And so
Oh yeah, shoot. You need to go in there and teach the class. That's what I did. I got most of my doctorate credits teaching how to teachers to use television to teach using the Sesame Street model. Girl, go on up in there, teach them classes, get them pieces of paper, and come on out.
Went out. So I am on the path. So we're letting God unfold how it's all gonna pan out because I have no idea.
Well,
No
I
idea.
didn't either. I was up there fulfilling a request from an old boyfriend. One of the guys I used to date, his buddy was at UMass and said, "Yeah, my buddy used to date Susan." I said, "Well, can you get her to come?" And now he's on. Oh, he called this guy up and begged him, "Please, because I opened up my big mouth, and now they want her to come and can." He said, "She don't even talk to me." He said, "Well, you better plead up and ask her, could she save both of us?"
I love
So
it.
I went on a request from an old boyfriend and stood up there and told them how the education institutions didn't prepare us to teach in inner city schools, that they weren't doing their job. And I'm just talking, and it's so funny. Grown up students don't sound any different than little kids when you're in trouble, because the dean, the guy running this center, was walking out from the wings, and all the audience started going, "Ooh." That's what little kids do when the principal shows up at the door. Ooh, they know you're in trouble. I said, "Is somebody sneaking up on me? Because I'm from the hood. Because if they sneak up on me, I'm gonna turn around and slap them." And they were in tears because I don't know who he is. He don't mean nothing to me. I
Now
got a job. So
now look at the screen. That's Shanette in Jamaica showing us noni fruit. Oh my gosh. It's so good for you. Your mic muted.
okay,
Hold on. Unmute yourself. Shanette, you mute.
unmute myself.
all right,
No, no,
baby. Have a good trip. All
Okay,
right.
so
Let us
you
know
see
what
it?
time you're gonna be landing.
no. Okay. Let me see. Go ahead. What you showing us, Shanette?
You see the noonie plant? You
Yes.
see the fruit? Yes. So this is the tree.
That's the noni that cures cancer.
Yep.
Surely is.
Yep. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It look
And
hot, it look hot over there.
it is. It's hot. But it's so funny, like these, I never used to like these when I was growing up. We used to just kick them around like a ball. And I'm like, Lord of mercy, it's like $40, $50 a bottle in the
Yes,
States.
it is. Yes, it is. Yes.
And this is, let me show you. This is the star fruit plant. You see? That's
Oh,
star fruit.
I see that. I don't know why I've been scared to try that.
It's so sweet. It's so good.
They sell it at the international market.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
try.
never used to eat them, but it's good. And then you guys know soursop, the
Yep,
soursop tree.
yep,
This
yep.
is the soursop tree.
We must be getting ready to get a new batch of leaves.
Yeah, right, exactly. This is
Eh,
a soursop tree.
Just pick
And
them up
then this
off
is
the ground. They're right there. They're right there on the ground. Just go ahead and pick them up.
I'm gonna show you the sweet sop. I'm gonna show you sweet sop because you guys know soursop. I'm gonna show you sweet sop, the fruit. You
Oh,
see it?
oh yeah.
That's sweet sop. So when they're ripe, they're sweet inside. You pop them open, they're white inside with seeds, and oh my God, so good.
You
Yes.
you're gonna come back all full of good food.
Yeah, I'm trying because a lot of things are going out of season.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so because the mangoes are finished and it's going out of season. So yeah,
But it's time for
so
breadfruit now, right?
yeah, breadfruit and berries and plums and apples are coming into
Plums
season. So
meaning avocado.
no, plums meaning just regular plums because we
Okay.
call avocado pear.
Oh, pear. Right, pear.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Right. We call
All
avocado
right.
and
We
that.
love you too. We love you too. I thank you so much, Shanette, for sharing this with me.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
Nona Carey, call me and let me know if we going to the Golden Corral or not.
You guys have a wonderful day and
Thank
happy
you.
birthday again, Sasha.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for our extended program. And have